Welcome back to the channel, sports gamers. This is week 9. Chiefs take on the Raiders. Last week, we took out the Denver Broncos. Now we have the 6-2 Los Angeles Raiders. Everybody seems to be intact here. Us, on the other hand, Okoye went down, so we had to make do. Barry Word, Bill Jones. And if you watched the last week's video, we struggled once Okoye was injured. So now, I don't think he'll be back for this week. And we're taking on the Raiders. So it'll be interesting. Defense has to do their thing. Hopefully we get the win. So Okoye is still leading the league in rushing. 1,100 yards. Ernest Miner's behind him. Thurman Thomas. Albert Bentley. There we go. 665 for Albert Bentley. Bo Jackson, number 5. And Neil Anderson, 6. Well, without further ado, week 9. Chiefs, Raiders. Oh, what a surprise. Now we're cooking. So I guess he's just out for the rest of the game. Came back this week. Knew it was a big division matchup. Didn't want to stay out. Alright. First play of the game. Hand off to Bo Jackson. Schrader overthrows Mervin Fernandez. Passing complete, 3 and out. 4th and 13. First and 10 Chiefs. DeBerg back to pass. Dumps it off to Alfredo Roberts. Picks up the first down. Alright, we're going to test out Christian Okoye. There he goes. Nice game by Okoye. DeBerg out of the gun. He's going to run it. Touchdown Chiefs. Steve DeBerg showing the wheels. Alright, Chiefs on the board, 7-0. All it takes is one play though. Bo Jackson. Even Marcus Allen. Nice stop. That could have been pretty bad. Third and 11. Here we go. Derek Thomas putting pressure. Pass incomplete. Another 3 and out. Chiefs defense stepping up. First and 10. Berg had to scramble on that one. Second and 5. Raiders all over it. Third and 5. Going back to Okoye. Oh. Not good. No gain. Kick is up. Nick Lowry. And it's good. Alright, at least we got 3 out of it. 10-0 Chiefs. Kicking it deep. Tim Brown back to receive. You know, I was playing NFL 2K5 the other day, and I was using the Raiders. And I was surprised. I didn't know Tim Brown was still in the league by then. Of course, Jerry Rice is on the Raiders as well, so it was pretty cool. You have Tim Brown and Jerry Rice in 2K5. Marvin Fernandez, pass complete. I wonder how many other Tecmo legends are still in that game. Nice little trivia for any of y'all out there. Willie Galt. Touchdown Raiders. Alright, so Schrader showing the arm. Don't need the running game. Alright, 10-7. Got to get a touchdown this drive. Toss right. Nothing doing. Gain of 1. Second and 9. Alright, we got to go deep. Stephon Page. Oh, diving. Almost a catch. Third and 9. This is where we struggle. Pass complete. Rob Thomas picks up the first down. Okoye juking people out. Breaks loose. Alright, second and 6. Nice. Barry Word coming in clutch. Steve DeBerg trying to stay calm. Getting flushed out. Alright, 17-7. Less than a minute left in the half. All right, 41 seconds. Are they going to hand it off? Fumble. Derek Thomas knocked it loose. Scooped up by Ethan Horton. Horton, here's a who. All right, 14 seconds left. This time, handoff to Marcus Allen. We know who else is in that 2K game is Emmitt Smith. So there's another one. That was the year that he was not re-signed by the Cowboys, and he broke the rushing record with the Cowboys, and then Jerry Jones didn't sign him again. So he signed with Arizona, played 2 years, was injured that first year with Arizona, actually against the Cowboys. I think it was Roy Jones. I mean, not Roy Jones. I mean, it was Roy Jones. Anyway, Roy Williams. Roy Jones is a boxer. That's what I'm thinking of. All right, touchdown Chiefs. Anyway, I think Roy Williams laid a hit on him. Took him out, injured his shoulder on his first game back to Texas Stadium. Then he finished out that second year with Arizona, finished with the same amount of yards he did. He had with the first year, his first year in the league, which I think is pretty neat. So, shout out to Emmett. Bo Jackson breaks loose. There it is. All it takes is one. Touchdown Raiders. (24-14). First and 10 Chiefs. Had pressure. All right, second and 10 out of the gun to Berg. Pass complete to Stephon Page. Raiders are ready for that one. Second and 9. Let's go left now. See what they do. Breaks a tackle. There you go. Okoye showing that hitting power. Get out of bounds. I don't want him to fumble. Nice game by Barry Word. All right, second down. Second and 2 looks like. Okoye picks up the first down. Oh, wow, he's stuffed there. Brings up second and 5. Back to Word. Second score of the game for Barry Word. Not the best receiving running back out there, but he's making do this game. 31-14 Chiefs. Bill Maas with the safety. I believe that's how you say that last name. Have no clue. Okoye splits two defenders. Off to the races. And the fumble. That's what I was worried about with this last run. And in Tecmo, once you fumble, you don't get those yards. Don't know why, but nice pickup by Word. Stephon Page with the JJ. All right, scores 40-14. Chiefs are clicking on all cylinders offensively. Try something different using Percy Snow there. Try to stop that play. Marcus Allen. Minute 25 left. Willie Galt. Pass complete. Raiders looking to score again. There we go. All right, 3rd and 12. Went back to Marcus Allen. 36 seconds left. And again on Marcus Allen. All right, Chiefs will take over. Very Word. Once again. All right, that'll do it. Kansas City 40. Los Angeles Raiders 14. Christian Okoye, after last week's injury, is back. 11 carries, 129 yards on the ground. Bo Jackson, 4 for 91. Steve DeBerg, decent game. 81 completion percentage, 212 yards in the air. Stephon Page, 4 completions, and we know Barry Word had about 4 or 5 as well. So there you have it. Chiefs are back. Took out the Raiders. And it's on to next week. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. And as always, till next time.